yes, the scientists and the government does not want you to know, okay, is that the whole Manhattan Project, remember World War II, the atomic bomb, 1942, they opened up a portal. And that's one thing that a lot of you don't know. So what I saw right now is that they opened up a portal in my head, in my vision. I just like was thinking about the mushroom cloud. Okay, the whole neutron star, the whole when two neutrons get together, they go around and around in each other, they intertwine inward, making the mushroom. Because I kept thinking, okay, why am I thinking of mushrooms today? I had my breakfast, brunch, I made my mushrooms. I was thinking about, other things in life. I was thinking about Mother's Day coming up, Father's Day, and just family members being addicted to oxycodone or whatever, family, big pharma. I was thinking about the families that have to deal with these things, and I remembered I have to be like, I have to do what they call radical acceptance in DBT, which is dialectical behavioral therapy. So I have to accept radically that I can't change them. They're not going to change. They're addicts for whatever it is, whether it's big pharma, whether it's, street drugs, they're addicted. There is a better life, than that, obviously, because I am a recovery coach and a behavioral health therapist. But you can't make them change. You can't make them see that it's more than a disease. People say, "Oh, it's a disease." Really? You just got to get out of it. You just got to do it. Work your way through it. Yes, go to counseling, do whatever it takes, and get there and make yourself have a better life. You can do it. You have to will yourself. Get rid of these demons. Get rid of these spirits that are around you. Get rid of the people that are around you. Meaning, walk away if you have, even if you have to run away from this destruction because you've already pretty much have cleaned up your life. You know what I mean? So you can't be going back to those demons, even if it is unfortunately family members. And if you have to be there for like Mother's Day or Father's Day, you have to be very aware of what's around there, your surroundings, and try not to like act upon anything because you have to accept radically that you cannot change them. No matter if you're angry, fearing for their life, you can't change them. It's their choice. Okay, going back to the mushroom. So I was cutting into it, making my breakfast, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like kind of soft, but not too soft. And I thought you have to be like a mushroom, radically accept, that you can't change shit because you tried and they won't do it. And it's just, they won't budge. Okay, so just enjoy the, you have to be, how do you say, compassion. So the mushrooms were teaching me compassion this morning. And then I said, okay, mushroom cloud, Manhattan Project. Okay, so what happened is they opened up a portal. That's what I saw. So then the Roswell crash in 1947, that's when the aliens came in with the ship. They were the Greys, okay? And then a bunch of them were dead, and then two of them survived, and then they were in under Area 51. And that's the whole thing with the OSS and the MJ-12 and the with President Eisenhower, not even knowing that this had, that what they were doing. And of course, that's what I want to tell you is that a lot of people don't know that the atomic bomb, the mushroom effect that it had. I talked about that, the neutron star, that's what they're doing. They joined forces back then and were able to open portals to bring in these crafts, and then these aliens could actually come through. Okay, and we can go through, obviously. That's why New Mexico is very hush hush. It's very protected. Okay, and they always talk about Los Alamos, that too. And so I'm just saying. Okay, also there's just a movie that I really like, and it's called The Blue Sky, and you'll find it really really interesting. It's also like hush hush, having the military personnel be hushed about certain things, and it's a love story, but it has a lot of meaning to what was going on in the day. So I'm just letting you know. If you don't know, now you know. They opened up a portal with the whole, atomic bomb with the Oppenheimer thing. Okay, it was more than just a weapon for mass destruction. Think about that. Okay, love you guys. See you later.